John Wesley Coleman, and 37.
Do you go by John usually?
Or
Wes?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends who you are. If it's someone that doesn't know me, that it's like John's my name, but
yeah,
like I have the same name as my dad, so it's like
Wes, John's kind of
yeah. My mom calls me Wes, but if you're like a government or bill collector, or you buy my records or something, it's just John, or just pretty much.
What about the third?
Yeah, sometimes like I'm the thirds. Sometimes it happens. There's thirds is on there. Yeah. Actually, I don't even have a job as of like right now. I had a job.
Yeah, you said you had a new job.
I got a new job, and then some shit happened. So then been like doing some side work, like mowing the yard. Supposed to help do carpentry work. This guy's studio. I got paid a little bit of money for music, just a little bit. I'm caught up on the bills, but I gotta get like more work.
Yeah. Does music generally pay?
Pays a little bit, like just food money.
Like getting paid at shows, or since you have so much music out there, does that?
Yeah, I got a BMI check, like $80 this week. When I just didn't have showed up, and I was like, well, shit, there's $80 today. So
yeah.
Music, I got paid. Paid from a couple shows. It's like another $100 in my pocket. Sporadic, but it's like every month you get
Get something.
Yeah, I get something, and it helps. So I'm lucky. I used to not get paid anything, and then I was just spending a lot of money at the bar, or just trying to do a show or go on tour. So it's coming around. So I'm a little nervous, but that's cool. It's good to be nervous. Because when you're old and young, we got something in common. Being fucking nervous. We all eat food. We go to the bathroom. There's a song called, it's a sad song. Let's do a flower. This one's called Donkey Song. It's on Still My Mind record. I don't know. I don't know. I have a book of poetry, and I've taken a poetry class for fun, and I did pretty well at it. I think the teacher liked it, and then the college actually asked me to perform music and read poetry. They paid me like $100. I never had a college ask me that, a community college.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? I was like, this was like, I'm in my 30s. This was in my 30s. So I went back for fun. And then they put a book out. They put a couple of my poems in a book, and I read it in front of people.
Just like a school event thing.
Yeah. And then but not everybody got it. They just chose people, and I barely made it in there. This girl said that her out of so many people was the only one pulling for me to get this book of poetry. Nobody else liked it. So I feel like it's real trashy, or I'm just
trashy, vulgar, or
no. I mean, I don't know really how to explain it. It's just I pull from the street, the corner, the curb.
Right.
I was riding for a while. I couldn't drive, and so I was like riding the bus a lot, and like I just write on the bus, and take in what I see, and then just put it on the paper. So it's like taking trash from the street, putting it on paper, to poetry. I'm not like a super neat guy. Like my house is dirty. It's not dirty. It's just cluttered. I mean, I live in a small place, poor. I don't shave. I shave and I grow hair real fast. Just like I'm not like on. I'm not like super. Mine's just like, just.
Sure.
Went to school for film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and for years, RTVF or RFTV, whatever they call it. And made some short films. Worked on a couple features for money, nothing, for like barely any money, and thought about just doing that. And but the music like got crazier. I got busier with the music than the film.
Yeah.
But I ended up just using like iMovie, and I got a camera and I started making like music videos for my friends. They're just like they're not like high dollar. They're just like cheap, low budget, have fun with the camera.
Just like a shitty.
Just do stuff, like and I've done a lot of them, and so people ask me to make videos for them. I've written a few scripts. They're not very good, but I mean I think they're alright. And I had a screenwriting class at community college I took for fun. I didn't finish this one. The last one I was writing was I was close. I have like maybe 60 pages, but it's like gangs that like Morrissey.
They like Morrissey?
Yeah, they're in a Morrissey, like Mexicans gangs, and then they like battle each other on the streets. They all wear like Morrissey shirts and like have Morrissey haircuts, and like started like messing around with that, and then didn't happen. But I wrote like a 100-page story about Jim Morrison, if he never died, like if he's still alive. It's called Jim Now. I wrote a story like a long time ago about lovers going to Louisiana to look for like this magic drug, and then they get in this trouble. It's really stupid. And then I wrote this one screenplay like about these girls that love Halloween so much that they really wish that every day was Halloween, and then one day it happens, but their world like it's all upside down and twisted, and like then there's this adventure. It's like that was like first screenwriting class, and then so I just write, I just make up stories. There's no like, I'll write something that makes me laugh, or be like, this is ridiculous, I don't know why I'm writing it. I want to get back into it. I want to write some horror movies is what I want to do, like werewolves and shit. Like just want to write like really spooky, scary shit. I love horror movies. I love it.
Well, I was on my couch watching TV, eating chicken wings, smoking weed, playing with my chihuahuas, and my chickens, and my cat, calling all kinds of people, black and white, Mexican and Chinese. I'll pick up a worm out of the dirt. I don't mean to shovel it up. Sometimes I just give a worm a hug, you know what I mean? So worms is your best friend. So when you die, that motherfucker's in your brain. Holy shit, that motherfucker's in your brain. The worm is the uncredited underdog. There's not the cockroach and there's not the rat. It's the fucking worm. Eat it, bitch. Here we go. Come on,
like solo stuff. See, Golden Boys is my band, and we've been doing that for 10 years, and we got 5 records. But on the side, I always stay busy. Like if we're not playing, I'm like always playing. I'm always writing.
Yeah.
So I get someone on the side like, hey, you want to do some music? Currently, I've had the same lineup for a couple of years now. It's people that play music with, like that are in bands I play with, and then just who I can get to play with me. I'm lucky to have good friends that play. They're great players, you know, and they can write, and they're comfortable. We have fun, and so right now my lineup has been pretty consistent, and like we're all like making really good songs together, and I'm really lucky. Yeah, it's a real shitty basketball painting. I think with sports, I just like painted like shitty sports paintings. Cause like I saw some of my musician friends. Well, this one guy in particular, like he painted like really good pictures of baseball players, like really well. And I was just like, man, I could paint sports, but I'm just like shitty at it, you know.
You're a big sports fan?
I like to watch football, basketball, some baseball, like skateboarding, but I don't really call it like a sport. So played a high school football, like one game, 9th grade, and then dropped out. But I played a little basketball, football, baseball growing up. Played soccer. I like to run, so but I had asthma real bad growing up, so like I get in a sport, and then I get real sick, and I couldn't play very much. A lot of my friends, like they hang out at Trailer Space. A lot of those guys, they watch a lot of sports. They like, you know, gamble on it. They go out and throw the football on the street in front of the store. Yeah, it's just Spot's like a good friend, and then Spot and there's JJ, and there's this whole crew of people that just like kind of stood behind them, like, you know, just, they're friends, and then it's like a family, and they just like support the band, and we support the shop, and, you know, just like we play there like whenever, you know, so like a few times a year. He sells our records for us. It's a very lucky thing, man. Like you go to other cities, they don't.
Yeah.
They might have a record store within stores, but not like that. I mean,
not where it's a party.
Yeah, not people throwing beer on the records. You know.
Yeah, I'm
like,
kind of surprised like they get away with it because people are just drinking openly.
Yeah, people throwing fireworks at the band. You know, and like I played other stores, and it's like, please don't touch this and be careful.
Yeah. It's just like a party. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a venue. It's just like, it's almost like a house party.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like right now, you're recording the sound, birds, me mumbling, and a stopped up nose. It just, yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's it.